were a bit raunchy and raucous.
We kept you on a really short leash.
Nice to be on someone's leash sometimes.
I was gonna say, with that hair, you better play an instrument. It is so rock and roll. I love it.
I think she's a they. That didn't come out right. Can you do this for, a donut?
People would do anything for a t-shirt.
That's like genius.
Hi, how are you?
I'm finding yourself.
Thanks. So nice to meet you. I have to move on so you could see your name.
Oh, yes. Oh, thank you.
Oh, I am so excited to have you on because this is our third week of promoting Pride on the Block. And you know that we had Donna Weinberger on the first week, and we had Chris Fab on last week. Chris Fab.
Yes.
And now we have you, Priince
Thank
Triila.
you.
Yeah,
Yes.
I am
Yes.
so excited to meet you because I'll be performing in that show as well.
Yes, I'm so
So,
excited. So
yeah,
excited. So this is the perfect opportunity. It's such an honor to be here. So definitely thank you.
absolutely. Denise, my co-host, is unfortunately a bit under the weather. She had
Oh
a
no.
mild heart attack actually
Oh
last Saturday.
no.
Yeah, she's in the UK. She's still in the hospital, so we wish her well, Denise.
I
We
wish her well. Definitely send my love and prayers to her and
thank
also her
you.
family as well. Definitely. I'm so sorry to hear that.
You. Thank you very much.
Yes, she got this. She got this. We are
She's
rooting
got
for
it.
her.
She's making the best out of it, I have to say.
That's
So,
amazing. That's
uh,
amazing.
anyway, thank you for being here. Are you one of the hosts of Pride on the Block?
Yes, so I am one of the hosts for Pride on the Block this year. I'm so thankful. Pride on the Block and with Transpire and Inspire, Donna has been so amazing. So I'm definitely happy and excited and thankful to be one of the hosts this year.
That's awesome. I know that Chris mentioned something to me in the text when he had suggested you be on the show today. And he said that you were
Yes.
proposed to on stage at an event.
Yes. Oh my God.
I don't remember what event he said it was, but he said you were at an event that you were proposed to.
Yes, it was Palm Beach Pride. Palm Beach
Oh.
Pride happens every year at Bryant Park,
Hmm.
and it is hosted by the fabulous women of Palm Beach. It was Ariel Rim, it was Melissa St. John, it was
Hmm.
Velvet Lenore, and also Rihanna Patron. They were the hosts. The
Hmm.
four beautiful women, such amazing, talented, gorgeous drag artists in Palm Beach. And so I guess I was one of the entertainers this year, and Compass and Chris presented me with entertaining this year. So that was also a great, great, great blessing. And I didn't know that Chris Compass and my fiance Liam Chambers, which is also a drag king, and he is Mr. Gay Florida of Iscoff,
Oh,
Imperial Sun
wow.
Court of All Florida. Yes,
Yeah.
and they had this whole thing planned after I performed. I'm just breathing so hard. And all of a sudden, they say, wait, wait, and he comes out and has the microphone and gets on one knee. And I'm like, oh my God. It was amazing. All of our
Oh,
friends, they came out, they were holding signs, and it was definitely caught me off guard. And Chris was one, oh my God, to hear that he was such a big support and for him helping my fiance out. Chris is such an amazing person to have that we have in our life, and I'm
oh,
so
yeah.
appreciative and I thank him so much. Yeah, it was oh
Wow. How
yes.
exciting is that? Now, I missed that. I must have missed that because I played at Palm Beach Pride also this year, but I
Oh
wasn't there
nice.
when you performed. What time did you perform? I was there at the
It
same
was
time.
Sunday, I believe, and I
Okay.
performed around, I believe it was 2 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me,
Okay.
but
Well,
it
a
probably was
lot
around
happened.
2. Oh my God, a lot happened, but it was great. It was amazing.
That is so awesome. Yeah, I played on Saturday. Usually play on Saturday. So,
Oh, nice.
yeah, I know all the other women of Palm Beach. In fact, Melissa St. John's going to be on the show in June for Pride Month.
Yes. Oh, nice. I love Melissa. Oh, she is amazing. Such a heart in the community, especially here in Palm Beach.
So
Oh,
much
yes, that's
so.
so exciting.
So much so. So, So you're, when we had Donna on, I was so amazed at everything that Inspire Help does. Transpire, there's two. What's Transpire Health? That's the other organization. She's got three.
Yes. Transpire Help and also Inspire, which
Oh,
Inspire,
Inspire. Okay.
yes, yes,
Okay. I could not believe how much they do. Like, and
yes,
she's at the helm of this. And it's just so awesome to be part of this for me also to be I'm so honored to be part of this event that solely the whole everything goes to the organization because they do so much. It's just beyond like what they do for people. Most organizations do not do everything from start to finish to help
yes. I
individuals
agree. I agree.
that position. So it's just overwhelming to be part of this. I was just happy to be part of this year. Um, and are you based out of South Florida?
So I'm based out of South Florida, yes.
Okay. All right. And you're going to be hosting, it's a 1 day event, Pride on the Block, right?
Yes, it's a 1 day event, full event from 1 p.m. to 11 p.m. Full of entertainment, full of you can find so many vendors that is a part of the LGBTQ community as well. So many other nonprofit organizations who are a part of Pride on the Block as well. There's so many things to do, so many information to collect, to gain knowledge as well of the community and what transpires about and what we are trying to do with the community, especially what's going on now for our trans community. So one of
Right.
the biggest things that we are going through for our trans community, and we have to be as one, and we have to lend a hand because they were the start of this, and able for us to grow and able for us to continue to move forward. We have to lend a hand and we have to come together, and that's why I love Transpire and Inspire, because their message is so powerful and it's very needed now.
In your work in the community, and being here in South Florida, how difficult has the law changes been for you, in your work in performing in drag?
Oh my God, it has been, quite difficult because not only coming from, maybe it's been about 2 years now since the drag ban. And that was a huge hit for us because the drag community, is very big, and throughout what we do and the community and the nonprofits that we support, it's very important that the message that we do carry. And so for fighting that with, our governor, that was very hard. That was one of the biggest stumps that we had to overcome. And thank God we have overcame that. We
Oh,
are done.
unbelievable.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, we are done. And now the fight is with the trans community. And just like we fought this whole drag ban, we can do the same. And it's difficult sometimes, but like I said, with unity, it is nothing can conquer that.
Chris had mentioned to us the triumph when the laws were reversed. Like you would think, like the thing is, he mentioned and we talked about was that in the community in general, and especially in the trans community, we're used to fighting for rights.
Yes.
We don't back down, So to keep that fight up and have that reversed was amazing.
It
Uh,
was, oh my
Short
God.
of that.
Uh, it was such a blessing because, some of the drag queens, that is their bread and butter. And I am one of them working full-time drag. And I am very thankful for, having that opportunity. But, I'm very thankful. And we did it. We did it, honey. We did it.
Awesome.
Yes.
Where are some of the places that you work down here?
So down here in South Florida, I'm at Lucky's Gay Bar, which is on Clematis Street in West Palm Beach. I have a karaoke there each and every Thursday,
Oh,
from
nice.
9 p.m. to 1 a.m. I'm also doing tomorrow, actually, I'm doing a battle at HG Roosters, which they just reopened as well.
Mhm.
So I was able to, thanks to Melissa St. John last week, I was able to join her in her homecoming show and perform. So I'm glad to be back as well. And also Wilton Manors. You can catch me at the pub on Wilton Drive as well as the well on Wilton Drive as well.
I am gonna have to catch you at one of those shows because
Yes, come on
oh
out. So
drag.
Tap That Ash. Tap That
Yes.
Ash is having such fabulous, fabulous things going on, and they're revamping, and we're also doing a benefit show as well there. So definitely catch Tap That Ash on Wilton Drive as well.
Where is Tap That Ash on where?
So Tap That Ash is right in the plaza of Hunters, No Manners, and Alibi.
Okay, okay.
Yes, it is
Very
owned by a
familiar.
fabulous, fabulous woman named Diane. And now they're actually having my fiance, which is a drag king. He's doing his first bingo for all of the ladies. So
Oh,
I'm so
nice.
happy. Yes, I'm so happy that they are, making it known for the ladies and having some a space for the ladies to go and have fun. So check that out as well. I believe that is June the 12th.
I love that. I love the
Yes.
name. I love the name of the place. Tap That
Yes, yes. How catchy, right?
That's what I love about Wilton Manors. It's always been such a place, like a home for the
Yes.
LGBTQ plus community. It's just it's an awesome and how it's been built up over the years. Because I've
Oh
been
my
down here
God.
since 1982. And
Wow.
started, yeah, and I was a kid, when we moved down, and I was, really started hanging out in Wilton Manors probably in the late 90s. And
Nice.
boy, has it built up since then.
Oh my God, it is so beautiful, but I know seeing the transition, it is
Oh yeah.
definitely mind-blowing.
Totally. It's beautiful to see that. I used to play every year at Stonewall. I'm definitely
Nice.
there. Yeah, like Stonewall, Palm Beach Pride. I've, just have been my two staples that I've always liked to perform at because
That's
I love the
amazing.
audiences at a Pride event. They are just amazing. So
Make you feel like you're at a concert.
yes. And in my case,
Yes.
being an original artist, there's no other audience like our community to
Yes,
and appreciate original music.
I
Not
agree.
stuff you hear on the radio, from an artist, a girl with a guitar getting up there, playing original music and having people want to hear that is just a really amazing experience. So I'm looking forward to being there this year at Pride on the Block.
That's amazing. And I'm so looking forward to having you and seeing you perform. And it's gonna be great.
Thank
Definitely.
you. Absolutely. Do you ever perform with your fiance, with Liam?
Yes, so we do sometimes perform duets and stuff like he impersonates Justin Bieber. And
Oh,
so every once in a while I'll come in as Nicki Minaj and we'll
I
do Beauty and the Beat.
love it. I
Yeah,
love it.
so yeah, so it's so much fun being like a couple and performing and doing it together, and it is amazing. He is so creative, and he is actually now working on some fans for me. He's so creative in different things that he does, and I'm so thankful to, have him in my life, in my drag life as well.
Oh, absolutely. There's nothing like
Yes.
that being performing on stage with the person you're with your
Yes.
it's just it's an indescribable feeling to do
It
that.
really is. It really
Um,
is.
I wanted to ask you, being a full-time, working full-time in drag, how difficult is that? Like, do you find, especially like with the laws, but thankfully a lot of that reversed, but is that an easy road, like to keep a full-time schedule going in the drag art, which is such an art. I love a drag show.
Yes. So, it's not easy at all because one, you have to, especially this day and age, you have to not only be likable, you have to be talented, you have to be hardworking, and also you have to be, relatable. You have to like what you do, and trying to continuously revamp yourself to keep up with what's going on in the new age and the new generation and stuff. That is one of the main things that's very, very hard. But continuing to love what you do, have that mindset, and gaining those followers and gaining those supporters, they're going to keep you going. And like I tell everybody as well, getting connected to nonprofit organizations as a drag entertainer is
Yeah.
so big, and it puts you such in a different realm, because not only are you donating your time and you're donating something to a good cause, but you're meeting so many people. You're
Mhm.
meeting so many individuals from all around the world who may say, "Hey, I want to have that drag queen in my bar. I want to have that entertainer in my bar. I want to book her all year round." So having that mindset and doing what you have to do, but also doing it for a good cause and loving what you do, it's not easy, but those are the things that you can be able to keep your full time. But
Yeah.
like with the drag ban, a lot of the restaurants, they were afraid to continue drag shows because they would get their liquor license taken away. And
Oh
so
my
that's how,
God.
yeah, and that's how a lot of drag shows died down throughout since COVID, you
Yes.
know. And a lot of the bars are picking back up and kind of, getting back on the drag movement, as I would say. But
Yeah. Yeah.
most definitely it is not easy. But what I say is keep trying to revamp, keep trying to, market yourself, especially being on the internet is very big right now. So
Oh,
I try to
totally.
stay, yeah, like now I'm so thankful that I am a digital creator with Facebook. And so I'm so thankful for that. So they do pay me monthly for posting different things and reacting and responding back to my followers and stuff like that. So
Oh,
that's another way of earning as a drag artist, and to keep that going.
yeah, that is so important to be on social media in some way.
Yes.
It is so necessary. Like there are people that fought it, people, especially older performers, drag
Yeah.
or whatnot, like comedians, musicians. They didn't really want to dive into that, but you almost have to now. And it's awesome because you could reach so many people,
Yes.
as a musician, I mean, I do a 70s, Women of the 70s review besides doing my original music because you have to, especially in South Florida, because South Florida is not an original music friendly uh,
That is true.
demographic. If you're in Nashville, Austin, New York, I mean, basically people want that, but here you have to do the covers and you have to find a unique way of doing it, like you said.
Yep.
So that's why I'm thinking, that's why I asked you that, because I would imagine drag is more of a niche, a smaller even platform. Got
Yeah,
to be harder to find the work. And it's such
it
a
is.
beautiful art. My girlfriend and I started going to, but it only lasted 2 years before they stopped the New Year's Eve drag show at Hamburger Mary's in Orlando.
Oh,
Stay at the
yes.
hotel next door at the Hyatt. I think it's a Hyatt or a Hilton, and we would go walk over. And I was so disappointed last year they stopped it. And it had to be with the changes in the law. It might have been the year before that they stopped it. I don't remember what.
Yeah.
But I hope they bring that back because what a great way to ring in the new year than with
Yes.
drag queens and
It's it's so crazy because
energy.
I and that is so true, especially for New Year's.
Uh-huh. Oh, it was
It's so,
awesome.
yes, it's so crazy because I actually started about 3.5 years ago. I started my drag career at Hamburger Mary's Wilton Manors.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And so I started as a server, and then made my way up to being a drag artist. And Hamburger Mary's gave me such a great opportunity, and to be sitting here now is because of them. And I remember I was looking in the paper, and it said Orlando Hamburger Mary's fight back DeSantis's band. And do
Oh,
you know Orlando Hamburger Mary's is the reason why we got the drag ban?
wow.
They just won in court,
Oh,
for the children for children to be led back into drag shows, but
oh,
they fought back and they gave us
damn.
they were able to give us like a temporary hold, but now it is fully banned. It is, I mean, not banned, but it's fully wiped away. And because of Hamburger Mary's Orlando,
Yeah.
and if it wasn't for them for fighting back, I wouldn't be able to sit here. So it's so crazy you said that, Hamburger
Yeah.
Mary's Orlando, and that's probably why they had to stop that. So they might be bringing it back soon, and hopefully they will be, definitely.
I hope so. I don't remember, unfortunately, the names of the people in the show. I have some really cool pictures with them, but I don't know if you
Yes.
know any. Do you know any of those
So I
performers?
don't know any performers in Orlando. The people who owned the Wilton Manors franchise, they owned West Hollywood and I believe Long Beach as well.
Oh, okay.
So we weren't able to fraternize with the other Hamburger Marys, which would have been so much fun because there's so many Hamburger Marys, not only Orlando but Jacksonville, I
Yeah.
believe Tampa, Texas just opened. So there's so many franchises all around the world.
That's so cool. I didn't know that was a franchise until I went to the one in Orlando. I
Yes.
thought the one in Wilton Manors was like a one of, but the reason I asked you was the performer that did Reba, that performed Reba was amazing. The makeup was impeccable. Excuse me. I thought you would think you were looking at Reba. It was
Yes.
amazing, amazing, beautiful makeup work that she did. And I
Yes.
have some pictures with her, but yeah, it was so cool. So yeah, I'm so happy to hear that. I didn't know that Orlando
Yes.
played such a part in that. But I sure hope they bring that back because it was, like I said, a great way to ring in the new year. Like we got
Yes.
to do this every year, and then the next year it stopped. So yeah.
Oh no. I hope they
Well,
bring it back so you
maybe
can
we,
definitely.
yeah, I was gonna say maybe we can do that here. Maybe you guys can bring it back. The
Yes.
Hamburger Mary's here. Do a
So
New Year's Eve.
unfortunately, Hamburger Mary's has closed down in Wilton Manors after a 3-year run. And so
Oh,
now it is the Whale. The
oh,
Whale is also a fabulous bar.
yeah.
How they revamped the old Hamburger Mary's, and now it's a fabulous bar. They have such great staff and new owners and stuff like that. So if you're ever on the drive, definitely check out the Whale Bar.
Yeah, come to think of it, I think Chris did mention that the Hamburger Mary's,
Yes.
and when he was on the show in Wilton Manors closed, and the Whale, is that the same Whale that was around in the 90s? There was one in Oakland Park, on Oakland Park Boulevard. I don't know how long you've been down here, but there was a bar called the Whale that was
Um, I'm not
most,
sure because
yeah.
I was born in '94, so
Oh, oh, wow. Oh my
yeah.
God, baby. Did you say
I
you were born in 94?
I was born in
Oh my
'94.
gosh,
Yes.
I feel like an old person.
No.
Wow.
Yes.
You're a baby. Well,
So
enjoy that.
yeah. So I'm not sure, but I know that the owner started the Well Bar in Canada, and he
Okay.
has a few bars in Canada and the
Oh,
UK and
okay.
now in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, okay. It's got to be the same.
It's Well.
Oh, the well. Oh, okay. I thought you
Well,
were saying the well.
I'm so
Okay.
I'm so sorry. My diction is off
No, no,
today.
no, that's okay. It's my New York accent. This place was called the Whale, like the fish, the
Yes.
whale bar.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
yeah,
Like
you said the well. Okay, it's
the
not
well,
you. It's
yes.
totally me. My New York accent, not hearing it right. So,
Where in New York are you from?
Long Island. I'm a Long Island
Nice. Oh
girl.
my God,
Yeah.
my one of my great friends, Smith, who actually was my mentor in my whole career. She's from Long Island.
I've been down here
Yes.
since 1982. I was
Wow.
young, but not born in 1994. Yeah, I was 19 years old when we moved down here. So I've
Okay.
been down here more than I've lived in New York, but you're always a New Yorker. You're always.
Yep, that is so true. I
So
hear it in your voice.
I
Your
never did get
swagger
rid of
is
the
New York.
accent.
Yes.
Yeah, totally. In fact, last night, I don't know if you watch And Just Like That, the Sex and the City reboot that started,
I
the
heard about that.
season started last night, and Rosie O'Donnell was in it. She played, I think she's just going to be in the one episode. She played a love interest of Miranda, for any of those of you that watch that show.
Yes.
That was a long awaited return. It's been, quite a while. It's been at least 2 years since they did another season. So,
Oh,
yeah. But anyway, I'm like I said, I'm so excited to have you here. You're a host. You'll be
yes.
performing as well.
Yes.
That's awesome. And will you be performing with Liam at this show?
So we won't be performing together at this show. He's gonna go and introduce a solo act for you guys.
Oh,
But
nice.
we also will be introducing one of the nonprofit organizations that oh, I'm so sorry, that we are a part of. And so that's when a lot of people will see us on stage together. But unfortunately this year we won't be performing together.
That's nice. It's nice you have your own careers too.
Yes,
'Cause
yes.
that really keeps it even, and it keeps it, it's nice to work together, and it's good to do your own thing, especially
Yes.
people. Yeah, for sure. Does he ever work with Kevin Dixon? Because I know Kevin Dixon in Lake.
Yes. So, him and Kevin Dixon, I believe, was on a show before. They also competed. Kevin Dixon competed this year for Mr. Palm Beach Pride, and Liam competed last year. But they always run into each other. We always see Kevin at different shows. He is so talented. Oh
Yeah.
my God, so talented. The work that he does is impeccable.
Yeah, what a
Impeccable.
singer. Uh,
Yes. Oh my God. And what he presented at the at Mr. Palm Beach Pride pageant, what he presented was fabulous.
wow.
It was amazing. I love him. He is so great. Yes.
My connection to Kevin is he and his wife bought my house in Lake Worth when I sold my house.
Oh my God.
I saw
Nice.
him when I played Pride last year, and he came over to me and said, I didn't recognize him because he had a mustache. He looked a little bit different. And he said,
Yes.
uh, JD. And I'm like, like he could tell, like, I'm like, yeah. And he's like, I bought your house. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, it was just so funny how life takes you back to brings people back crossing your path. So,
Yes. Oh
uh,
my God. A small world we live
I'm
in.
performing at 5:30, so I'll probably see you. Are you going to be there the whole day, I'm assuming?
Yes, I'll be there the whole day, so you'll definitely see me. I probably might be the one calling you on stage. I don't know. I haven't gotten my schedule yet.
Uh-huh.
But I am the main host, and then I have two co-hosts.
Oh,
So
great.
yeah, I'll be there all day. Another drag king that is here in Palm Beach in South Florida is Ground Zero. He is one of my co-hosts as well. And then
Oh.
Sarah, she is a part of Transpire and Inspire, one of their go-tos.
Mhm.
She's so amazing, so amazing, such a help with them. And she's also another co-host as well.
Oh, so exciting. So, what else
Yes.
can we expect from this Pride on the Block? Like, because I didn't make it to last year's. I think this is the third year that they're doing this.
So this is the sixth year of Pride on the Block.
Year.
Yeah, the sixth
Where have
year.
I been? Oh my gosh, I
Me
can't
too.
believe.
This is actually gonna be my first Pride on the Block because last year I caught COVID. And I
Oh.
was supposed to host last year, and I also was Queer's Got Talent winner, which is another fundraiser that Transpire does for the LGBTQ community. It is a competition where it has all different categories from fashion to comic to comedic to dancing to drag to modeling, what you
Wow.
name it. And
Wow.
I actually am an artist as well, and I did my original music, and I won overall with the 25 people, and I was, oh my God, I was so happy, and I was supposed to host Pride on the Block. So Donna's like, listen, you need to stay in the house. You do not need to get sick this year.
Yeah.
So
Congratulations on that win. That's
thank
amazing.
you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I've actually been studying, I studied opera for 12 years. I can sing in three different languages. And
Wow.
I write my own music. I do R&B and rap music. I'm also in a group called TNT with I'm Trilla and my other amazing band member, Tuesday, which is also a big help with Transpire and Inspire. She's one of Donna's best friends, and we're in a rap group together. And so, like you said, having original music and doing it in front of our community, it just hits so different. They welcome us. They
Totally.
love our music, and it's just so amazing. So
Yeah.
it feels great, you know, and that's why I'm trying to push more with my
Yeah.
drag is singing live more and introducing that. That's why I'm so thankful for having my karaoke gig that I do have at Lucky's Gay Bar because it gives me an opportunity to, you know, warm up my vocals and sing and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So yeah.
Totally. Yeah, that's to have your original music to be able to perform that and have that embraced is so it's something you can't describe. Like I remember
Yes.
reading where Melissa Etheridge, when she was playing in the bars before she made it, said that her dream was to have a set list for a show to be all of her songs. And I totally understand, like her own songs, and that's what I totally could, relate to that because it's so awesome when that is received and,
Yes.
appreciated. Um, and I didn't know that about you. Where could we find your music that we could hear your original music?
Yes, so I am on all music platforms, wherever you listen to music at. All you got to do is just type in Prince Trilla, and all of my music will pop up. YouTube. Also, if you are having trouble, you can also go to Google and type my name as well, and it'll navigate you to all of my socials, all of my music, and wherever you can find me.
I am going to look you up. I have a feeling you have some amazing R&B. I get that vibe
Yes.
from you.
So it's crazy because I'm working on my R&B like EP. I dropped the rapping version of me. I do have like one song that I'm doing a little funk music
Mhm.
from back in 2018. But now I'm so excited. I want to introduce more of me with my vocals instead of the hardcore like rap and the girly rap and stuff like that. It's really good, don't get me wrong, but now I do want to step into and show people what I really can do.
That's awesome. I'm so happy for you that you're
Yes.
getting to do that because
Thank
it's
you.
been my experience when I've been in shows and pride events with drag queens that they usually lip sync. So usually
Yes.
it's singing for reals, but to be singing and performing original music is so unique. I think that I'm sure that puts you in a totally different category from
Yep, it does. It
performers
really does. You
performing
know,
drag.
yes, like all of the girls, they're it's you know, I love RuPaul Drag Race, and RuPaul Drag Race gives a lot of girls opportunities, you know, and but a lot of the girls they do feel like if I don't make it there, then I can't make it. And but you know, singing live and doing other things, that what puts you in a different realm from just an ordinary drag queen, you know? And so that's
Absolutely.
why I tell everybody, whatever talent that you have that you can be able to put in and get the audience and promote it and do what you can do, and you know, go ahead and do that.
Yeah,
Don't be afraid. Don't let nobody shut you out. Don't let nobody tell you, hey, you have to do this. This is what they did. This is what you have to
right.
do. And that is not true. You don't have to stick to just one thing, you know?
Yeah, you have to set yourself apart. And I know back from when I was taking vocal lessons many years ago, my teacher wanted me to learn opera because she's like, if you can sing opera, everything else you sing is going to be easy. Like you'll be able to tackle any other style music if you can do this. And when you mentioned that you sing opera, I have to ask you, do you find that singing opera helps you with all the other styles that you want to sing?
Yes, it definitely helped me with every other style. That's just like they say, if you learn how to play the piano, you can play any other instrument.
Yeah.
That is so true with opera because the the technicality of opera, the training of it, it is used for any genre. Projecting and
Yes.
holding your tone and
Right.
making sure your voice is clearer and making sure that you have, you're not, your ear tones and you're
Yeah.
smooth, your cadence, and you have to be on point with all of that with opera. So having that training and implementing that into R&B, rock, pop, hip hop, like it literally helps everything. Like I can sit there and listen to a song and I'm like, why does this feel like they kind of redid this song? This beat sounds so familiar. And
Mhm.
because of the ear of
Yeah.
being an
Yeah.
opera, I automatically caught it just by one little note. So
Yeah.
it's very helpful. I tell everybody, try it out.
Hmm.
Whatever you can do, get opera lessons because it will help you with everything. It's all about technicality.
It
It's
takes,
all about technique. That is the
yes.
main thing, technique. And that's what opera is all about. And that's what it teaches you.
Yeah, and
Definitely.
it's so much work. It's a lot more work than singing
Oh
any
my
other
God.
style. That's for sure.
When they told me I couldn't use a microphone,
Oh,
I almost
right.
died. Oh,
Right.
and my teacher's like, "This is why we tell you guys to project, project." And I'm like, "So
Yeah,
you want me to
so
project
true.
to 1,000 seats all the way up there?"
But once you get that mindset, it makes everything
Yes,
else so much easier. Yeah, it's
yes,
so true. Even with
yes,
your pitch, holding your pitch is easier if you have
yes.
an opera background kind of training. So, so I want to ask you another thing about the drag, the art of drag is picking your drag name. Like, how do you come upon the name you're going to use as your drag identity on stage?
Oh, the funny thing was, me when I kind of was the singer slash rapper first. So I came up with Prince Trilla because I don't know, one day I had a this I don't want the community that that save the animals. I forgot what it's called to kill me
Rescue?
here because I love my animals, but I was obsessed with chinchilla fur, and it
Okay.
was and it was because of I don't know, it was the beauty of it, the way that it was styled, and it was laid so eloquently, and
Hmm.
so it was I was like chinchilla, chinchilla. I
Uh,
love that. And I love Prince. Prince was such an artist because me, I am non-binary, and Prince always showed that side of androgynous. And
yes.
also
Yeah.
with Grace Jones, those two I look up to them so much, and I put them into my character because how they just were so unapologetically them, and they didn't care. They didn't care what you thought. They didn't care if you thought they were straight, gay, or bi. They were just them. And that's
Yes.
kind of how I am. So I put Prince in the front of it. And I'm like, Prince Chin Trick. Oh my God, I love that. And then I was like, oh my God, it's too long. Let me take out the chin part and just keep Trilla. And so I just stuck with it. And someone told me that name, oh my God, that will not hit. You shouldn't do that name. No. And I took it along with my drag career, and now Prince Trilla is a hit.
That is good
So
for you.
I,
Good for
I tell
you.
everybody to pick your drag name. How do you feel? What is your inner fabulous? What is your the person that will say it and don't care by saying it?
Hmm.
You are the imagine yourself being not the timid one, but being the one, you always have that other person that's like different. Your other side of you. And think
Yeah,
of that. What is your other side of you? Whether you want to call it blue magenta or a pussycat cat. However you feel, that
right.
what you can put your drag name into. I tell people it don't even think of, too hard. It's just however you feel in your heart as a person, as an individual, who is your extra person that you're scared to bring out. But
Oh,
now, and so that's how, I try to tell people to go about choosing their drag name. Definitely.
that has to be a big part of your career, like a monumental part when you start doing the art of drag is to come up with the name that you feel is the right name and
Yes.
that you feel it in you. Um,
Yes.
and good for you, like to stick with the name that you felt and not go with people saying they didn't think it was going to work because you're always going to get your
Yes.
naysayers with like they say like don't ever ask people's opinion when you're working on something, a show, a piece of music or whatever it is, a book, whatever it is you're working on, because you'll get all different opinions and there's so many people that tend to go to the negative, I find it's just easier not to share until it's done and you put it out into the world. Do you
I
find
agree. I agree
that?
100% because there's so many people that also don't want to see you win.
Yeah.
So they're like, let me try to steal this idea. So what can I do to make him shut this idea down so
Mhm.
I can bring it in, I can make it what he wanted to make it, And
Absolutely.
it is so true. Like you said, don't ask anybody, whatever you're working on, whatever you want to put your heart in. It's okay to have a mentor and say, "What do you think about this?"
Right.
And just let them say, but always, always, always go with your art. Never let
Totally.
anybody change your art. And I don't mean just art on a canvas, I mean in general. Whatever you bring, whatever you possess in your spirit that you want to bring out in the forefront,
Yep.
be happy with that and be encouraged and always stay determined in whatever you do because it's going to be beautiful.
Yeah.
If you put hate into it, it isn't going to work out. But if you put your
Absolutely.
love and your heart and do what you want to do, it is going to work out 100%.
Absolutely. There have been so many times in my music career and other things as well, but in particular in the art of music where I've listened to other people because I thought they knew better than I knew and they
Yeah.
didn't. And it was like, why did I listen to them? Because they work in Nashville, and I just figured they know better than I know because, they're in the heart of Music City, and but that's not what worked for me. So there were many times where um, there's a song that I worked on that I didn't put on an album because I didn't think it was
Mhm.
going to work because I was told that by the people I work with. And then I play it out in just one of my shows, and people are like, why didn't you ever record that? Like, that's a great song, So
Mhm.
you're right. You know in your heart what works for you. And there's so many people who have made it, famous people who have made it big that had people tell them, you're never going to be a singer, you're never going to be good at this, and go get a
Mhm.
different career. And then lo and behold, here they are, winning a
Yep.
Grammy. So I definitely believe that be true to yourself with whatever it is in life, but definitely in the arts, because you're always going to get a million other opinions. So,
Literally.
do you
Literally.
find that there's a lot of competition between the drag performers? Do you find that, because definitely, like I find, in music with women on other women artists on stage. Not so much with the men. Like if I
Mhm.
perform with guys, it's not an issue. Like we live in our own space, like we do our own thing. But when I
Right.
perform with other women, there's so much like underlying competition that sometimes turns into backstabbing or cattiness that it's very
Yes.
hard for me to work with women. I have one girl friend, and she became a close friend, my duo partner that I work with, that I've worked with for like 25 years. Other than her, I never was able to successfully perform with other women that it didn't turn out to be not ending well. Is that
Wow.
similar in the drag community, or do you all straighten each other's crowns, so to speak?
So, oh my God. The craziest thing is it happens more often than you think. It happens more often than you think because a lot of entitlement happens a lot. Um, a lot of girls who have been connected to different bars for many years
Yeah.
and bars that want to switch things up and make things more fresher, more newer, you know. And sometimes I kind of understand where, because it's easy to be kicked out and to be have something fresher brought in. Like
Yeah.
how they're doing with
Yeah.
a lot of things with the robots, they're taking
Oh
out
my gosh,
cashiers
you're
and
right.
putting in machines. The same thing with drag entertainers in the entertainment business, in a whole. It's newer things happening, and girls feel like some girls they feel like have to stay at this spot. I don't have nothing else going in my life. I have to be here. I'm not gonna let anybody else take my spot, and it's very hurtful because a lot of the girls who you really think that, oh, she let me hold her brush, or she let me, and come to find out those girls plotted against you, and you're not in the space that you are because you trusted this. And it's like it happens a lot. It
I
happens a lot. But one thing I can say is I'm so blessed to have different drag queens that have been helping me throughout my career and has been telling me and giving me really good advice. A lot of my drag that I have now are from drag queens saying, "Here you go. I think you look cute in this. I think,"
Oh,
but
wow.
it didn't come easy. I did come across a lot of drag queens that didn't even want to look at me or talk to me because I was in the show with them and I've only been doing drag for a couple of years and they've been doing
Yeah.
drag for decades,
Yeah,
you
there's
know?
that too. Yep.
Yeah, so it's like every day it's a fight for a new spot,
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
fight for a new spot, a new bar opening. Of course, the girls are gonna go and be scratching it at it because they're full-time drag queens and this is what they
Yeah.
do. But also, it's not okay to push someone to the side to be where you're at, to
Right.
get to where you want to get at. And most of the
Exactly.
times, by doing that, it never works out for you. So that's why I try to be the drag queen that lend the hand, that helps out, and also go to another show to support another drag queen and tip them.
Yes. Yes.
That is also very, very important as well, and a lot of queens, they don't see that.
No, you're right. People in general don't see that. And that's why I'm asking
Yes,
you about the drag community because you almost think, well, we're in this together. We're going to support each other, but it never, human nature comes through. So no matter what art you're doing, no matter who you are, people just feel like if they a lot of times people feel because there's so few spots, like you said, another spot opens up, somebody wants to keep their spot.
yeah,
The entertainment industry, I've always found it is nicer to I like to uplift another person. I don't think it makes you any less or makes you lose your spot if you're secure in where you're at, but
exactly.
unfortunately, most people don't feel that way, and
Yeah,
it makes it constantly a struggle because you don't know who to trust um, in the very place you're working that you love. So it's hard to let your guard down.
yes, I agree. It's very hard, very, very hard. That's why, and it's kind of changing a lot, especially how the older queens are seeing that there's so many new things are happening, and a lot of these bars they want to revamp. So now a lot of girls are being pushed into, hey, listen, enable for you, you have to amp up the ante, you have to. So a lot of girls they are being pushed into having to accept it, and
Yeah.
then like we say, there are still some that is like, I'm first, you're not getting in, no. So
That never usually shines through well in, whatever, in any art form or anywhere. But I yeah, I really applaud you for doing this full time. I know how
Thank
hard it is to
you.
be a full-time musician. You always have to have a day job. So to jump
Oh,
in and do
yes.
this full-time is so awesome that you're doing that. I can't wait to hear your original music. I can't wait to meet
Yes.
you and see you perform. I'm so happy you came on the show today. What a
Thank you,
pleasure
thank
meeting you.
you. Oh my God, it was so nice meeting you. I felt like I knew you forever. Like we've been knowing each
Same,
other for a while. So I thank you for
same.
this opportunity. And I'm also performing my original music on the stage as well. So you'll be
Oh,
able to
great.
see that.
That's
Yes.
great. So can you let us know before we wrap this, like where we can find you? I know you said that earlier, but where we can find you on the regular and where we can find your original music, if we could kind of put that like together here at the end, so it's here as well.
Yes. So, hi, my name is Prince Trilla. If you want to look at my music, hear my music, or stream my music, definitely follow me on all music platforms. Subscribe to me on YouTube, as well as Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Also, you can go and catch me at Lucky's Gay Bar each and every Thursday, starting at 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. for Lucky's Gay Bar, louder and proudest, gayest karaoke on Clematis Street in West Palm Beach. As well, you can catch me at Roosters on Friday, and you also can catch me sometimes on Saturday. And I'll just be walking around Wilton Manors and maybe hitting the stage as well at Pub on the Drive, The Well, and also Tap the Ash.
Awesome. Well, I am going to come to one or more of those shows for sure. And I can't wait to
Yes.
meet you on the 7th. Pride on the Block is on June 7th at
June 7th.
it's on Clematis Street, right?
It is at the Peach.
Oh, on Georgia Avenue. I should
Yes, yes.
Georgia, yeah. On Georgia Avenue. We'll put the address in the one I post this, so everything will be right there for everyone to come see us
Hey.
at Pride on the Block. Thank you so much for being here today,
Thank you,
Prince
JD.
Trilla.
Thank you.
I will see you on Saturday.
I
No,
will see you
next Saturday.
Oh, next Saturday, yes.
Yeah. Take
Well, if you
care.
want to come on out, come and check us out Saturday at Scandals. We're doing a roast for my drag mother for Imperial Sun
Oh,
Court of all Florida. She is the Empress of Imperial Sun Court for Reign 7, and I am the Imperial Sun Court of all Florida Princess X
I
this year.
love that.
Yes,
And
so
what is
we're
a drag
roasting
mother?
her.
Is that like a godmother? Like a
So
Florida
a dr-
godmother?
So a drag, you can say that, but a drag mother is someone that, me as a baby drag needing help here to,
Aw,
don't know the ropes, don't know too many people, don't know where to get costumes. A drag mother helps you and guides you throughout the world of drag to, send you off and to do your own,
I love
gigs and
it.
stuff like that.
I
Yes.
love it. Well, I'm going to try to make that. I'm going to see you.
Yes, come on out. I believe it starts at 7 o'clock, and I will be hosting right along with Liam Chambers, my fiance. So me and
Sounds
Liam will be
great.
hosting and performing, and it's gonna be so much fun.
Awesome. All right. Well, so nice
Yes.
meeting you. I'll see you on the
Nice meeting
7th.
you. See
Thanks
you on
for
the
being
7th.
here.
Thank you,
Bye.
JD. Bye.
Bye.